Surrounded by water on three sides and networked by major river systems, Cape York Peninsula provides some of the best and varied fishing opportunities for anglers in one of the most beautiful, diverse and untouched areas in Australia. Access to the northern tip involves a plane or road journey to Bamaga, usually from Cairns. Punson Bay is just a short four-wheel drive trip north of here. The Cape York Peninsula covers an area of about 130 square kilometres and is one of the most remote, least populated and untouched tropical wilderness areas in this country. Spectacular all year round, Cape York has a monsoonal climate with an annual rainfall which exceeds 1,000 millimetres, most of which falls from December to April. And although many travellers try to avoid this wet period, it can be the best time to fish here, as Dave explains.
Most people tend to come visit Cape York at probably the worst fishing time, which is in winter time, whereas the better fishing times occur usually at the end of the wet season in April and May, and at the beginning of the wet season in November and December. Some people might think that November-December period gets excessively hot. We're very lucky here at Cape York. We have the sea on three sides, virtually like an island, so we don't get the oppressive humidity and very, very hot weather that they get in places like the Northern Territory. So around Christmas time, late November, Christmas time, would be probably the peak fishing time here at Cape York, regardless of where you are. Well, at the tip of the Cape, you've got some very good fishing areas. You have the Jardine River, which is Queensland's largest perennial freshwater stream, and you've got the largest pristine mangrove area on the east coast of Australia, the Jackie Jackie Escape System. The Jackie Jackie system is an exciting and fantastic place. It has about 70 odd creeks and rivers in its vicinity, and it extends from the Jackie Jackie Inlet right down to the Escape River. The trend these days in the tropics is towards smaller lures, so smaller type spin and bait cast outfits are preferred. This reel here, the Calcutta, is ideal for your barramundi, your mangrove type fishing, whereas these type of reels like this high-speed spinning reel are much better when you're spinning for queenfish, throwing poppers, doing some offshore trolling, things like that. Rods that you should use, virtually two models are best. One, a bait cast or spin rod, about 5.5 feet to 5 feet 9 long, and the other one, a spin rod around the 7-foot mark. They're ideal for the tropical situations. You'll find that they'll cover you in most of the fishing that you do. A good quality fishing line is one of the most important parts of the tackle you can bring when you're fishing in the tropics. This Platypus Pre-Test I've been using for about 20 years, and I find it one of the best around. Ties a very good knot, is very abrasion resistant around the snags, and lies on your reel very, very well. It could mean the difference between you landing or losing that fish of a lifetime. People who visit this area often seem unaware of the right sort of clothing to bring when they visit tropical climates. Things like long sleeve shirts and trousers, the Legionnaire style caps, repellent, and a good pair of polarised sunglasses plus sunscreen are very important parts of the fisherman's kit.
Whether you make the journey to the Cape by four-wheel drive or fly in, There are a number of excellent areas to catch a wide variety of tropical sport fish. In this diverse but relatively untouched wilderness area, travellers can explore on their own or take advantage of guided services such as those provided by Dave Donald. Rich in history and native flora and fauna, this tropical wilderness has much to offer the adventurous traveller. And maybe one day, you too will be fishing the tip of Cape York.